for me, like networking is always the key. So one of my goals to come to this conference was really to network with other people, make good connections. But I really feel identified with one of them. I saw a girl, one woman. Her name is Jasmine. So there's not a lot of black people in this industry, especially women. So when I saw her, like, oh my God, I feel identified. Finally, I see like someone like me. So I just went there like, hey, like I just want to connect with you. And we start really good conversation, and we have like a lot of things that we like, and we have like similar aspirations and things like that. So we just keep like talking since yesterday and today, and we really did a really good match. So I just asked her if she wants to be my mentor, and now she's my mentor from now on, I think.
So, hey everyone, Deshawn Peterson here. I'm here with Brandon Jackson, and we're at FPA NexGen Gathering 2024. So Brandon, tell me about how did you get to Gathering, and just how did you think about your first few days here?
I got here through FinSurf. I'm with the mentoring program, and they brought us out here, letting us be around all the financial planners that's out here. You know, get the knowledge, get the mistakes that you guys made while we're young, so we don't have to do the trial and error ourselves. We won't have to go through the same mistakes. How am I liking it? I'm enjoying it. One, because I'm meeting a lot of entrepreneurs, and that's eventually what I want to do. I want to own my own firm, and they are willing to tell you everything they done went through, the highs, the lows, the upsets, the stress, everything they going through, they went through already. They don't have no problem sharing it and giving us the knowledge. Even though I haven't even had a chance to be in my major or be in my field of just yet, but they don't care. They want you to know this is what it is. This is how it's gonna be. These are people that you need to hang around. You know, this is something that they do on a regular day-to-day basis. They do conferences to learn from each other, you know, and to meet each other, see what type of network they can grow. And they like before we started talking, I asked, could you be my mentor? You open up with it. You open with it. So I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it. Every second, every person I get to talk to, I'm trying to take all my advantages.
That's good. So through those conversations, do you find yourself leaning towards a certain role? Like, do you want to be an advisor? Do you want to be like you said earlier, you initially want to be like an investment banker. You say you want to own a firm. So I guess, are they narrowing through these conversations? Have you narrowed down like, oh, I see myself in this position or this type of firm, just after these few days of conversations? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. I kind of narrowed it down on the plane. Before I got on the plane, me and my advisor at school, he had reached out to me and was like, hey, you didn't get an investment banking internship this summer. That's a field that's kind of hard to get into. So he's a financial planner, and he broke it down to me what all he does. And to be honest, a financial planner not too far from an investment banker. Like, y'all, we don't do the trading every day, the day-to-day trading, of course, but you still got to invest people money. You got to do it the way they want it to be done. And you always want to capitalize on their returns. So they can, whatever goals they have set, retirement, you know, if it's for their children, whatever it is, you helping them hit and reach their goal. So I think the financial planning and wealth management area, I think that's what I'm leaning towards now.
Okay, and for people who are considering coming to Gathering, or maybe they're undecided, what would you tell those people?
Come now, come learn, bring you a notebook and a pen, and just network. Grow your network, grow the people that's already in the industry who have different insights on different things. Oh,
great. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you, Brandon.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Later.
All right. Today we've got Aki Thompson with me. So this is your first FPA NexGen Gathering. What are your first thoughts of the conference?
First thought of the conference is just coming in here and seeing all other people that's proud to be financial planners. it's just a great environment. It's just loving people, people willing to help each other, and just people willing to network and help you as long as their journey.
Yeah, I agree. In this profession, it is a really helping profession, not only helping clients, but helping each other, the next generation of advisors. So my question for you is, what are you excited about getting into this career? You know, you're a senior in college, so another couple semesters, and then you're in there. So what are you most excited for?
I'm most excited just for opportunity. It's just like just a blessing to be here right now, and like I'm most excited about becoming a financial planner or a financial advisor. Seeing all these guys talk about the CFP of helping others. That's really the main thing. Like just the main thing is just helping others with their financial goals. Cause I struggle financially, my family struggle financially, so that's a big goal for me right now.
Absolutely. Here's a personal question. I know when I started financial planning, like I thought about my family members that, man, if I could have helped them out growing up, now knowing all the financial planning knowledge I know. So do you have family members that you feel like you could help out once you've earned those skills and understand the financial planning process?
I feel like I can help them a lot out.
Yeah.
I've always been told about savings, but I feel like there's more than savings. There's like Roth IRAs, investing, mutual funds, trust funds, and things of that nature. So that's really helpful. And mostly for my family, we didn't really have anybody to teach us about finances or anything.
Yeah.
So it was just, you got to figure out how to just save as much as you can.
Absolutely. And to your point, not only just save, but save in the most efficient, optimized way to maximize your money.
Right.
Absolutely. Cool. Well, thanks for the time. Appreciate having you.
All right. Thank you for having me too.
All right. Next up on the podcast, we have Regina Tindal Araya.
Yes.
And not only is she a college student, but she's one of the only international
Yeah.
international
Yeah.
background.
Yeah. I'm from Costa Rica, so I'm from Winthrop University. In this moment, I'm a senior majoring in financial planning.
Excellent. And when did you come over to the United States?
I came last year, so I just have 1 year here. Yeah, actually, I just turned 1 year here in August.
So would you say you're drinking from the fire hose?
Yeah.
So how did you find out about financial planning?
Well, in Costa Rica, we didn't really have like finance and that's all. So I knew when I came to study here that I want to study finance. But when I get to my university, they were like, okay, a lot of questions. And they were, which track do you want? I'm like, what track? And they're like, we have financial planning, corporate finance, maybe a little bit of both. And I'm like, okay, I need to learn more about it. So they explained me the financial planning program and I just choose it.
Yeah. Which flavor of ice cream did you want? The corporate, investments, financial planning, and you went with financial planning.
Yeah, I went with financial planning.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
And what kind of impact do you hope to have by going into the financial planning profession?
I really want to help people. One of my aspirations is really help people since I think I really genuinely like to help others in anything that they need. So since I'm from Costa Rica, I came with a really low-income family and the background is kind of different from here. So I always saw my parents kind of struggling with finance and everything. So I knew that I want to study finance to start helping people. So when they explained me about the financial planning program, I knew that I can mix like both things, help people plus finance. So that's really why I choose financial planning.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the beauty of it. You can do
Yeah.
the financial, the numbers and all that stuff, but also the soft side and helping people out.
Exactly.
really
That's my favorite part.
Yeah. And I think planners that have the heart behind it, it just makes you so invested into your work. So I'm
Yeah,
really excited for your
I know that I'm going to be working something that I will going to enjoy.
Yeah. So this is your first time at FPA Gathering, and I
Yes.
heard you had a pretty good experience, that you may have mentors. That's something you want to tell us about?
Yes. For me, like networking is always the key. So one of my goals to come to this conference was really to network with other people, make good connections. But I really feel identified with one of them. I saw a girl, one woman. Her name is Jasmine. So there's not a lot of black people in this industry, especially women. So when I saw her, like, oh my God, I feel identified. Finally, I see like someone like me. So I just went there like, hey, like I just want to connect with you. And we start really good conversation, and we have like a lot of things that we like, and we have like similar aspirations and things like that. So we just keep like talking since yesterday and today, and we really did a really good match. So I just asked her if she wants to be my mentor, and now she's my mentor from now on, I think. So we planning to meet like one per month, like a Zoom call, things like that. They just keep in touch.
Absolutely. First of all, getting a mentor is a huge, huge way to progress yourself in your career, especially as you're launching. So I'm super excited for you.
Yeah, and especially someone that you feel identified.
Yes.
Because I can see like myself, okay, yeah, she's also a black woman. Even I think she's the only financial planning woman, black woman in, I forgot the state that she is, but she like one of the first persons, and I really feel identified because I'm Afro Latina, so I'm not just black, I'm also Latina, so I have like a minority in me.
Yeah.
And just being woman in this field is kind of hard, especially in financial planning. Is not that easy that you can find someone that you will be identified. So just find someone like me. That really excites me a lot.
And that's what this conference is at its core, is to help connect people, build those relationships, to find somebody that's got a similar situation to you. So that way we can build each other.
Exactly. Yeah, it was really helpful.
Absolutely. Perfect. Well, thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
Really love your story and hope for the best.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, everyone. I'm Deshawn Pierce, and this is FPA NexGen live from Gathering in Phoenix 2024. I'm here with
Miles Jackson from USC Upstate South Carolina. Go Spartans.
Hey, and so Miles, tell us like what brought you here today or this week at Gathering.
So I have this brother that's in financial advising, and he's helped me with a lot of things. He helped me learn from people that I know, and me, Kellen from FinServe. She's an amazing woman, and helped me get a mentor, job opportunities, internship. So what brought me out here was my brother. He really make sure I got a good head on my shoulders, and just keeps me in check, for sure.
And how did you get introduced to like financial services?
So a little bit of background about me is that I grew up in a single parent home where my dad had a lot of money, but he was a cheapskate. He never wanted to give out his money to my family or anything. So my mom would get money from him, get like $200 child support, even though he's a millionaire. And like, it would be hard for her to keep in check with the money that she had. She wouldn't be able to put it in the right things. They always had to go to bill, or she would be buying fast food, not knowing how to manage her own money. So I feel like seeing my mom struggle so much and seeing her not being able to manage her own money made me want to manage my own money and do what I need to do to make sure that I'm well taught in the industry.
And what you learned, or I guess was the best takeaway so far for Gathering? So
the best takeaway so far is that I'm so anxious to work and get into finance and do all these other stuff, that the advantage that I have on everybody else, I have to realize that I got time. I don't have to rush into it. I don't have to make it seem like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to do this year, do this next year, have my own financial advisory firm in 6 months. I don't need to rush into that. I don't need to do all that extra trying to get anything so fast. I need to take my time, make sure I'm well seasoned, know what I'm talking about when I talk about it, and learn from a lot of people. So I feel like that's my biggest takeaway from this conference.
And what would you say to other people who are in college right now considering getting involved but still haven't made the decision yet? What would you tell those people?
I would tell them that the choice to making my decision about getting into finance was the best decision of my life. I'm happy knowing that my money's making money for itself. I'm happy knowing that I can help other people that don't have money and don't know how to manage their money, like people like my mom, or people like, I don't know, NBA players to manage their own money, just don't spend their money stupidly. And it's the best thing I ever, it's the best
it's the best major you could pick. It's the best finance. It's the best everything, because it has the best of every world, and the financial freedom that comes with that. It's like, oh yeah, I'm learning how to manage my own money, so why can't I manage your money? And I'll help you manage your money. So that's what I would tell her.
All right. Well, thank you, Miles. I'm Deshawn, and this is FPA NexGen Gathering. Later.
Next up, we've got Montserrat Kais. So, tell us, what is your story?
Yeah, so I'm Mons. I just go by Mons. I'm from Mexico, currently live in Utah, going to Utah Valley University. I came here to study accounting, and now I'm trying to transition into financial planning.
So, you started out in accounting, and now you're transitioning to financial planning. What piqued your interest to make that shift?
When I moved to the U.S. 10 years ago, I didn't know how anything worked, like credit and buying my first car, filing my taxes. Like, I had no idea how to do any of that. And I just Google it. And I found terrible financial advice, and I found like some good advice, and I found Dave Ramsey too.
That's true. Yeah.
So I kind of started like with everything, but I didn't know where to go. So I just continued to go to school. And on my last semester, I found out like my college had a financial planning degree. And now I'm trying to, I still graduated with accounting, but I'm trying to use all that background and fit financial planning somewhere. Yeah,
absolutely. And you told me that you're doing classes full-time and working full-time right now.
Yeah.
How are you able to handle the double load, essentially?
Sometimes it's really hard, but my job is very flexible. They have been able to let me figure out my schedule and go leave at the middle of the day to take my evening classes and then come back. But yeah, like it's just what it is. It's working out.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're at the FPA NexGen Gathering Conference. What do you think of the conference so far?
It was so good. It was so good. I'm so glad I came. It's my first conference that it's related to financial planning, and I love it. I've met so many good people, made new friends, and I made so many new connections on LinkedIn.
Yes.
I'm sure like I'm gonna reach out as soon as I go home. Yeah, I'm just like super happy that I was able to be part of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you feel like you have a better understanding of launching your career in financial planning?
Yes. I honestly like all the names and certifications are very intimidating. Like I don't even know what all of them mean, and I didn't know which one to pursue or which one I fit in. But thanks to this conference, I have been able to like kind of like get an idea of what everyone like can like all the different paths that financial planning can take you to. So yeah.
Absolutely. And there's a lot of jargon. There's a lot of credentials I can look into, but you know, that is what we do here, is talk about the different ways you can enter the industry, the different career path, the different types of firms, the designations. So yeah, this is a good place to learn.
Yeah, it has been amazing. Like I think I have a better idea of where I want to go now.
Okay, last question. What's your most favorite thing about Phoenix?
Most favorite?
Yes.
I love downtown. Like I haven't been able to explore it as much, but I think like downtown is so beautiful. It's so clean compared to other cities. And honestly, the heat is not that bad.
Look at that. Well, the rest of us are just babies.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been good to come here.
Cool. All right, thanks, Mods.
Thank you.